Hello, I'm Josh George, college football in 3 minutes. I'm going to do a preview of the Baylor Bears college football season for 2024. I'm going to break down the schedule and do a win-loss prediction for the Baylor Bears in 2024. So, let's start with the head man. Dave Aranda's always been a defensive guy, okay? Right now, he's 23 and 25 at Baylor, and they were -1 in turnovers at the end of last season. A team that going back to 2022 was +5 in turnovers and was creating about one turnover per game. The problem was they were turning the ball over too much. Really, the secondary was supposed to be really good, but they were 84th in pass defense. So Aranda's got to get this team to buckle down. He's really going to rely, like I said, on this secondary and guys like Devin Bobby. He's coming back, and of course, Caden Jenkins coming back. Two top players, and the best player on this team, Matt Jones, linebacker. He can get interceptions, get sacks, strip the ball away. If he can get about 3 to 5 turnovers, this team will go. That's kind of what this team needs to go bowling. They also need to find an offense. They were 99th in scoring offense last year, only averaging 23 points per game. So, offensive coordinator Jake Spividal has a lot riding on his shoulders. Play calling is going to be really, really key. Let me know in the comments if Aranda's on the hot seat and coming into the season, and I'm going to go through and do a record prediction. Let me know if he'd be on the hot seat or fired after that. So, we start out with that opener. I am winning. Come on now. They're playing a high school. Utah. Also, this is a non-conference game, by the way, FYI. The Utah Utes game at Utah does not count as a conference game, even though Utah is in the Big 12. I have them losing, though. The last time they played Air Force was in a bowl game. Dave Aranda's defense really struggled to defend the run. Air Force really plays a fundamental game. I have them losing to Air Force. I have them losing at Colorado. It's early in the year. Last year, Colorado team playing for clicks kind of a thing. I found a way to win some early games. And if Travis Hunter and Colorado can take care of the football, and I look forward to seeing him match up against Caden Jenkins. I think that'll be a fun game, and fun matchup. But I've got them losing. I got Baylor losing. Beating BYU, that's at home in a game that a lot of people consider a rivalry. Another good comment would be, is Baylor BYU a rivalry game? Personally, I think it'd be awesome if it was. Then I got them losing to Iowa State and losing to Texas Tech. Just tough road environments. Turnover defense needs to be able to travel and play on the road in 2024 for Baylor to have success. Then your homecoming game is against Oklahoma State, and I'm pretty sure David Aranda's 2-1 in those games. He wins homecoming. They beat the Pokes and win that game. But the rival game, look, TCU, I know they lost a lot on the defensive line, and Baylor returns 3 guys on their starting offensive line, and of their 10, they return 4 of their 10 rotational guys for that offensive line. So it's somewhat steady. That's about 40% of your offensive line production from last season, and it's going to be a fun trenches battle. But I have you losing to TCU, losing at West Virginia, just one of the toughest places to play, if not the toughest in the Big 12. At Houston, I just feel like defense has got to create turnovers. It's going to be a tough road game, but new coach at Houston, Fritz is going to try to run the ball a lot. I think your D-line can find ways to stop it, maybe create some turnovers. It's going to be a close game. One of those games that, on paper, Baylor's just got a little bit more talent than Houston right now, though. And then Kansas, that's going to be a tough game. I know that's going to be a senior night game, but who knows if Dave Aranda's still coaching or not. Like I say, I have them losing. I have them going 4-8 and 3-6 in conference play. I'm Josh George. This was Baylor Bears preseason preview.